Welcome to Sociology 1. Our classroom is in Canvas, which is the learning management system for Long Beach City College. I want to show you a bit around Canvas and also this classroom. So my classroom organization might be unique compared to other classrooms, and I want to make sure it's easy for you to navigate so that you are very successful in our first week together as well as all of our weeks together as we're learning sociology. First off, I want to show you in Canvas, you will notice down the left-hand side, there is a left-hand column that has navigation that is specifically for Canvas. Like for example, you'll see my cursor is highlighting over account. That's a place where you could add your picture or type in information about you as a student. You also have a dashboard. You have a courses page. This is all the courses you're enrolled in. And you can see this is highlighted because we are inside a course right now. You have a calendar, you have inbox, and then other helpful links. As I mentioned, you're inside a course right this moment. Well, what you're viewing is inside a course right this moment. And we are looking at the computer view. Might be a little bit different than an app view, but ideally this would still be helpful if you were using an app to navigate the class. So you're inside courses, and we see that we're in Sociology 1. I've got the header of our class right up here. We also have another left-hand column that has our navigation specifically within the class. This is really helpful if you want to click around within the class. However, our class is organized like pages of a book, so you'll be able to use certain buttons down at the bottom of pages to navigate to the next page in the sequence. So, for example, we're currently looking at the Introduction to Sociology page. This is one really early in the course. I'm going to go over to the right-hand side and just kind of navigate down because we're going to spend some time viewing this page, and you would probably spend a little bit more time than I'm going to spend right this moment. But the purpose of us navigating this page is to see some of the features that are embedded down below. So as I scroll down to the bottom, you'll notice some important links down at the very bottom of the page. One of them is a next link. So if you use the next button, it will take you to the next page in this module. And that next button will continue to take you to every single page in the module as long as you're clicking next and wanting to continue to move on. So the next link, the next button is there for you to use so you can freely navigate throughout the modules. Right next to it, you'll see that there's a mark as done box. Once you're done viewing any pages in our modules, I'm going to ask you to mark as done. That will give Canvas the information that you viewed this page, you're finished with it, and you're ready to move on to the next part of class. So please be sure to mark as done when you're done viewing any of the individual pages. Now, I wanted to provide one additional piece of information is that for several pages, I've included a link to the next page. So just in case you don't find this next button conveniently located, you can use this link to get you to the next page. Ideally, you always find the next button, but just in case, I gave this other opportunity for you to be able to move on to the next page without any hindrance. So let's use that next button to get to the next page. Let's see what's over there. So this takes us to the next page of this particular module, which is about our introduction. This has information for you to read and review, as well as clickable links that you will find useful. For example, on this page, we have a class plan. We've got a downloadable syllabus that you can review here. We've got a reading and weekly responsibilities guide that's also downloadable. And then we have a video tour. There's also an introduction video here, so please make sure to view any videos that are embedded in the class because they're meant to reinforce your learning and actually make learning easier for you. So we can scroll all the way down to the bottom of this page. You'll notice that we also have a mark as done. So when you're done reviewing this information, go ahead and mark it as done. Then you'll have the opportunity to move to the next page. Next up in this module, you'll see if you go back up to the top of the header, you'll see that we've moved into a discussion. The discussion forum is something that will be embedded in all of our modules. This one's an introduction forum. So this, I've written out the instructions for how to complete the form so you can read them and review them here. And then if you scroll down to the bottom of the page, whoops, I didn't get quite to the scroll bar, you'll see that there's a reply button. Anytime you're in a forum, you can click reply and it'll open up a window for you to be able to type in a reply. Or if you'd like to type it in another word processing system and copy and paste it into this reply box, you're more than welcome to do that. In fact, that's a very good suggestion to write your information in another word processing document and then copy it over into Canvas. When you store your information in a different type of document, it just gives you the opportunity to save it and store it on your computer, upload it to the to the internet if that's what you prefer. It just gives you another way to make sure that your the information, your classwork is secure. And if you have a complication in Canvas and it somehow erases your work, you have a source document to go back to and re-import the information. In a discussion forum like this, after you've input your initial forum response, go ahead and refresh the page because when you go back to the page, you'll see that there are other students that have replied as well. And I've one of the asks for every time you're in a discussion forum in this class is that you review the work of other students and then you make some comments that are sociology in nature, that are specific to sociology about what they had contributed to this discussion. So you can type in your response. Your response should be at least three sentences, and work to introduce and comment on the sociology for that discussion forum. Let me show you another aspect of Canvas before we leave. Now I'm going to cancel this because I didn't write my discussion forum here. So I just wanted to be able to show you some other links within the class. We have a syllabus link here, and you'll have a downloadable version of the syllabus as well as that reading and learning guide. There's a course summary too, and you'll be able to click into some of the deliverables that are due throughout the semester. Now, I really do recommend that you go through the modules because through the modules, you'll be able to mark work as done and go through those pages that don't have anything due, but they have information for you to review. Our book is Introduction to Sociology 3E, and there's a link here. You can click to open it in a new tab. I have also embedded the links for the chapter in every single module, so you should have a quick link regularly at your fingertips. Another link here is modules. So if you'd like to look at a module view, an overview of our class, this can give you a great view to see if somehow there's something you missed completing in a particular module, and that's why it might be keeping you from moving forward. This could be a great way to check and make sure that you've completed all the items of the module. You'll notice here that it says for Module 2, you have a prerequisite to complete the Module 1 as a place to start. Also, I wanted to call your attention to some other links within our classroom. So we have great links to the online learning program for our college, Long Beach City College. So if you want to review those helpful resources, they are right at your fingertips. Student Technology Help Desk information is also right at your fingertips. Other student resources can also be clicked and discovered right in our classroom. And we have a Zoom function here. Now I will be sending out some Zoom links, but these are just for us to have student hours. Those are opportunities for us to have live interaction over Zoom to talk about anything you'd like to talk about in the class. I'm looking forward to working with each and every one of you. It's going to be a really great semester. I'm excited. I'm excited to get started, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.